everyone, welcome to your new yoga class. My name is Jessica. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute gentle yoga flow for all levels. This is a simple and sweet practice you can do at any time of the day to bring more awareness to your physical body, to release any tension or stress, and just to feel an overall sense of balance and ease. So when you're ready, we'll start in a seated position. You could find Sukhasana, easy pose, or whatever position feels most comfortable for you here. Allowing the hands to rest either on top of the knees, on the thighs, or in your lap. And then closing the eyes, allowing yourself to settle in here. And right away, finding a nice tall spine, but making sure that the ribs aren't extending out too much. So just gently draw the low belly close in towards the spine, rooting down through the sit bones, and then growing tall through the crown of your head. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. So you can imagine that there's a string attached to the top of your head, and it's gently pulling you up towards the sky, but you feel really grounded and supported from your sit bones beneath you. And beginning to connect with your breath. Just noticing any sensations that arise as you breathe in and out through the nose. Taking a few more breaths here. Gently blinking the eyes open. Gazing down for a moment, just check and make sure that the right leg is in front of the left leg here in your seated position. Bring both hands to the knees and start to find circular movements in the hip joints here. So as you shift your body weight from one side, see if you can draw the belly towards the thighs and then towards the heels and then towards the opposite thigh. As you round through the back, see if you can draw the low belly towards the spine. And then keep moving in this direction, matching your movement with your breath. Good. When you're ready, switching directions, so moving the opposite way this time. And you should feel the stretch in the outer hips, even the side body area, and along the spine. Good. Finding stillness here. And then releasing the hands to either side. Take a deep inhale, reach both arms up overhead, palms come to touch. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten out the arms, reach them up overhead, and then exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, open the heart, peel the chest open. This time, as you inhale, draw the arms forward, round through the spine. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the arms forward, fingers slightly touch, and then exhale, open the heart. Inhale, round through the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, extend the arms out to the side. You're going to cross the right arm over the body, creating a hook with the left arm. Getting a gentle stretch in the right deltoid. And breathing here. Keep grounded in the sit bones. Extend the arms to the side and then switch. So the left arm comes across, right arm hooks. And coming back to your breath. breathing space into that left shoulder. Gently releasing the left arm, extending both arms out wide. As you interlace the fingers, flip the palms so they're facing away from the body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, round through the spine, bring the arms forward. Inhale, draw the spine up. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rounds. Last time, inhale, extend the arms up, and then exhale, release the hands to the knees. This time, reach both arms up overhead. Palms come to touch, bring hands through heart center, release the fingers to the mat, and then walk your hands forward, coming into a gentle seated forward fold. So you should feel the stretch in the right outer hip as your right leg is in front of the left leg here. And then go ahead and gently walk the fingertips towards the left corner. You can stay here if you'd like, or you can gently bring that right hand on top of the right knee to gently encourage that right hip to open up. Slowly lift yourself up, planting the left hand alongside the body, and then reaching that right arm up and over, bringing the bicep to the ear. You can stay on the left hand here, or you can come onto the left forearm. Feeling a deep stretch along the right side body. You can bend the right elbow, bringing the hand behind the base of the neck, and then twisting your heart open towards the sky. Slowly come back up, reaching both arms up overhead. As you exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee, gazing over the right shoulder. Keeping the left hand where it's at, come back through center, placing the right hand on top of the left knee, round through the spine, and then draw the chin to the chest. Feel the shoulder blades draw apart, feeling a stretch along the upper back. Uncrossing the arms, finding a neutral spine. Readjusting your seated position so the left leg will be in front of the right leg this time. As you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, bring hands to heart center. Walk the fingertips forward, finding a seated forward fold. This time, feel the stretch along the left outer hip. Let the upper body soften. And then walk the fingers over towards the right side. Option to bring that left hand on top of the left knee, encouraging the left hip to open up. From here, keep the right hand planted alongside the body. Lift the upper body and then reach the left arm up and over, getting a deep side stretch along the left side body. Keep both sit bones planted. Option to bend the elbow, placing the left hand at the base of the skull and twisting your heart open. Inhale to reach both arms up overhead, and then exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee, gazing over the left shoulder. Keeping the right hand where it's at, bring the left hand on top of the right knee, round through the shoulder blades, draw the chin to the chest. Slowly uncross the arms, and then start to come into a tabletop position, coming onto all fours, hands and knees. Spreading all 10 fingers nice and wide, grounding into the palms. From here, place the left hand at the center of the mat. As you inhale, reach that right arm up and over, coming into a gentle twist. Choosing to stay here. Option 2, sink the hips down towards the heels. Bring the right hand towards the back of the mat. And then lift the hips up off of the heels. So you're coming into a gentle camel pose variation. Breathing here. Sink the hips back down. Plant the left hand down in front of you. Reach that right arm up if you took that variation. Right hand comes down. And switching sides, placing the right hand at the center of the mat. Left arm reaches up for a twist. Choosing to stay here, or if you'd like, press into that right hand. Sink the hips down towards the heels. Reach the left arm back, and then lift the hips up towards the sky. Extending that right arm up towards the sky as well. And then when you're ready, lowering the hips back down, planting the right hand in front of you, reaching the left arm up, planting the left hand down, keeping the knees stacked underneath the hips, walk the hands forward, coming into puppy pose. Press into the palms, spread the fingers nice and wide, allow your forehead to rest on the mat. Sink the belly towards the thighs, lift the hips up a little more. Getting a deep stretch in the shoulders and the chest. Allow your heart to melt towards the ground. If you'd like to take a little bit of a deeper variation, you always have the option to come onto the fingertips here. You could even bring the chin on the mat. Take one more breath. Press into the palms, sink the hips and belly down, coming into Sphinx pose. So coming onto the forearms, pressing into the palms. Keep the chest lifted. If it's comfortable for you, you can drop the neck back. Pressing into the tops of the feet, keeping the back legs engaged. Energetically draw the palms towards the back of the mat. Feel the chest open. From here, bring the left arm so that it's parallel with the front of the mat. So we're going to come into half frog pose. So bending the right knee, drawing the heel towards the glutes. The right hand will come to the inside of that back foot. And you're going to flip your grip so that the fingers are facing the same way as the toes. So you'll feel a deep stretch in that right shoulder. Elbow stays pointed up towards the sky. Keep the shoulders facing the front of the mat. Draw that right heel towards the glutes and towards the outer right hip. Feel a deep stretch in the right quad. With ease and control, gently release that right leg back. The right arm will be directly where that left arm just was, so parallel with the front of the mat. Left knee bends. You're going to reach that left arm for the inside of the left foot. Again, flipping your grip so that the fingers are facing the front of the mat, elbow pointed up towards the sky. Feel the stretch in the left shoulder, gaze forward. With control, gently release that left foot back down. Planting both hands underneath the shoulders, bringing the forehead to the mat. Draw the elbows in towards the body, and then lift the hands up off of the mat. As you inhale, peel the forehead and peel the chest up off of the ground. Start to engage the back muscles. Big inhale. And then exhale, release. Bring your forehead and hands back down to the mat. Inhale for baby cobra, lifting the chest. And exhale, releasing to the mat. Allow the right arm to come out into cactus, so bending the right elbow, resting the right ear on the mat. Left hand is going to be placed directly underneath the left shoulder. So coming into open wings here. As you press into the left palm, gently roll onto the right side of your body. You can place the right leg on top of the left leg here, bending the knees for supports. To come into the full variation, you're going to bend that right knee, and the left sole of your foot is going to be placed on the mat or towards the outer edge of the mat. Breathing here, feeling the stretch in the front of the right shoulder. And holding here for 3 more deep, full breaths. When you're ready, gently swing that left leg back over. Coming onto the left ear this time, bringing that left arm out into cactus. Pressing into the right palm, rolling onto the left side of your body. Placing the right leg on top of the left leg this time, bending the knees, or coming into the full twist. So bending that left knee and placing the left sole of the foot on the mat. With every inhale, find a little more length, a little more stretch. With every exhale, feel your body melt deeper into the pose, releasing any tension, any tightness. Allow the facial muscles to soften. And as you're ready, swing that right leg back over, bringing your forehead to the mat, pressing into the palms, and coming into child's pose, just for a moment here. As you're ready, slowly coming out of child's pose, coming into a seated position. Moving into a hip opener here, finding fire log pose. So allow the right shin to be parallel with the front of the mat, bending the knee. And then bringing the left leg directly on top of the right leg. So both shins should be parallel. It's okay if there's some space underneath that left knee. You can place the left hand on top of the left knee for support. And then gently close your eyes here, keeping the spine nice and long, keeping the shoulders relaxed and down. You could find some neck rolls here. Sometimes it's nice just to stretch the upper body, keeping your mind away from any tension in the hips. And coming back to your breath. One more deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Switching directions here. So allowing the right leg to be on top of the left leg this time. You might notice one side feels more open than the other, and that's okay. It's completely normal. And again, if there's space underneath that right knee, that's perfectly okay. You can place the right hand on top of the right knee for support, and again, close your eyes. Keep the muscles soft and relaxed. If there's any tension, breathe through it. Notice the sensations without any judgment. From here, you can slowly uncross the legs, coming onto hands and knees. Sink the hips back towards the heels, tuck the toes, lift the hips for a downward facing dog. If you need to pedal out the feet or shift the hips from side to side here, feel free to. And then we'll slowly walk the feet to the front of the mat. Bend the knees as much as you'd like here, and finding ragdoll pose. So grabbing opposite elbows, let the head and neck hang heavy. Drawing the belly towards the thighs, even weight in the feet. You can shake the head no, nod the head yes, releasing any tension. And if it feels better to straighten out the legs here, feel free to do so. Getting a stretch in the back of the legs and the hamstrings. But try to keep the upper body completely relaxed. Taking one last deep inhale through the nose, fill the lungs, and then exhale, release the hands to the mat. Slowly sink the hips towards the heels, coming onto the glutes. And then as you're ready, lower yourself all the way down to the mat, allowing the spine to rest on the ground. From here, hug the knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around the shins and gently rocking from side to side, letting go of any tension in the sacrum or the low back. And then finding a supine twist with eagle legs, so wrapping the right over and around the left leg, and then dropping the legs over towards the left side. Allow the right arm to come out into cactus shape, gazing over the right shoulder. Left hand can be placed on top of the knees. On your next breath, gently lift the knees up, uncrossing the right leg, and then crossing the left leg over and around the right leg this time, bringing the toes down, and then drawing the knees over to the right side. Allow the shoulder blades to sink towards the ground, bending the left elbow and gazing over the left shoulder. You can place the right hand on top of the left knee. Coming back to your inhales and your exhales. Drawing the legs back up to center, uncrossing the left, hugging the knees into the chest, bringing your forehead to the knees, rounding through the spine. And when you're ready, you can release the legs, coming into our final resting pose, finding either Shavasana, or you could find Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to open. Bring the arms alongside the body, and then close the eyes. Ending the class with a cleansing breath here. So exhaling where you are. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it out. You can place the left hand over the heart, the right hand on the low belly, or keep the arms extended alongside you. We'll end our class with a simple body scan to bring awareness to the physical body, letting go of any last bit of tension. So drawing awareness to the tips of your toes, to the tops of your feet, to the soles of the feet, and to the heels. Moving up to the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. Bringing awareness to the thighs, the hamstrings, the hips. Letting go of any tension in the glutes. Feeling the natural curve of the spine in the low back. Feel the gentle rise and fall of the belly as you breathe. Feel the ribs expand. Feel the side body expand. Feel the chest rise and fall. Feel the heavy weight of the arms, the tips of the fingers. Soften the elbows, the triceps, and the biceps. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Feel any tension or any weight in the shoulders. Release. Softening the neck and the facial muscles. Releasing any tension in the jaw. Keeping the lips parted by releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Allow the eyes to rest back in the sockets. Release any tension in the forehead, the third eye, the space in between the eyebrows. Notice any sensations at the crown of the head. And then notice the body as a whole, connecting the lower body with the upper body. Bringing awareness to each muscle. Noticing the space you've created here, the space you've created in your body and in your mind. Start to find small movements in the body. Deepen the breath. Roll the fingers or the ankles. Maybe find a full body stretch. And when you're ready, you can roll over onto one side of the body. And moving at your own pace, taking your time to come up into a seated position. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft. Pausing here for a moment. Finding gratitude for yourself for making time to come onto your mat, to make space in your body, to move, to create balance and ease. Together we'll bring our hands to heart center, pressing the thumbs into the sternum. Bringing the thumb to the forehead, the third eye. Together we'll bow our heads in gratitude for each other. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. It was an honor to guide you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.